Hey, what's going on, guys? So, remember when I buried those silver coins? Well, it is like 68 degrees out. It's beautiful, and it is officially spring, and some of these plants in the area are starting to pop up, so I think it's time to dig these up and see if they did any kind of toning underground. So, let's check it out. Remember, these are the 90%. The 999 fine silver, that's a separate thing, which I'll talk about once we get inside. All right. So I'm pretty sure they're in this area. I didn't put them too deep. If I remember, it was one Morgan dollar. Oh, okay, here's something. One Morgan dollar, one peace dollar. There's a Morgan. There. Oh, and there's the piece. They do not look colored at all. Not even a little bit. That's okay. I'm glad to have them back. Alright, so we'll clean these off, look at them inside, and we'll talk about that other silver as well, because that was originally outside, but it did not last very long. I had to bring it inside, so I'll be back. Alright, so we are inside now, and we got a bunch of stuff here. A little smiley face. I'll explain this cop around in a minute. All right, these are the pure silver, or I have to use quotes there. Nothing's actually pure silver, right? This happens to be 3/9 fine, which means it's 99.9% silver. For all intent purposes, it's just silver, right? And these are, remember, 90% silver. So first off, the ones that were in the ground, which you just saw me dig up, Morgan dollar on the left, peace dollar on the right, they did not tone. All right, they were underground all winter. They got wet, they were dry, they were frozen, they were cold, they were warm, back and forth all winter, and there's absolutely no coloring that I can detect on these. Okay, so a little disappointed because of course I wanted to see some wonderful, brilliant colors, but it just didn't happen naturally, at least in one season. Who knows if they're in the ground for 50 years, if they would still look like that, or if they'd be all colorful. Who knows? But then what I have here are some generics. Now these I originally put in the bird seed and then I put it underground. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that it did not last long. It was out there for about a week, and some animal, as the bird seed was wet and started to rot, it smelled underground, and that smell leached up enough for some animal to just come in there and dig it all up. So I literally went to go check on the area. I saw this bird seed everywhere, on top of the ground in a little hole. Of course, I was worried that they were, whatever animal it was, took them or maybe swallowed one or who knows. But luckily, all four were there. They just wanted the rotten food. So on the left here, we have two Liberty style rounds. These are from SMI. Okay, and then we have two generic buffaloes. All right, now what I did was I took these out of the ground, and in the week's time that they were underground, nothing happened. They were still very silvery, right? So I ended up just artificially toning them. I did the whole thing again with the egg yolks for the sulfur, and I actually mixed in a little bit of vinegar, and this is the product that I got. All right, so looking at each one real quick, we see that they're mostly like a golden orange color. The lighting here is not doing it justice at the moment. When these are outside, they're actually really pretty. They are mostly golden, and they have tones or little splotches of blue and purple, like violet. Like if you look over here by the Y, so a little blue and purple. Really is something. Again, I think I posted pictures on Instagram. You can probably see these better in natural lighting. But yeah, so there's one. Here's another one. Again, up top here, you can see more of that blue. Really beautiful. Just kind of different. You might be asking, well, what's the point of this? Some people do like to collect toned silver, so it can add value. It just depends on who you're talking to. For some people, this could have doubled the price. For a lot of people, it's the same price. It's just kind of, it's something different. And then here's the last one here. See all in here, we get those blues and purples and pinks. Really cool. And of course, there's the
The old Buffalo. I love just generic Buffalo rounds like this. Cannot get enough of them. I wish I had a whole monster box full of them. You know, it's kind of cool as different makers have different, you know, the fields are what's in the background. Sometimes it's textured, sometimes it's polished, sometimes it's just smooth. So there's so many alterations on this design, even though they're all kind of the same. So overall, kind of a fail. The ones in the ground that stayed in the ground, 90% did not tone. The ones that were more likely to tone in the ground did not stay in the ground very long because of the animals. And that's pretty much it. Now, what is this? What's this copper round here? This copper round has been in my wallet for probably 2 or 3 years. I just recently went through my wallet, and even though I have the George Costanza Fat Dad wallet, it is now a lot skinnier. I ended up ditching a ton of stuff that I had in my wallet, and you'll see that in an upcoming EDC update. But yes, I mean, I still love my saddleback leather wallet, but I really trimmed the fat on that thing just to get the basics. But anyway, this was always in there. This is my good luck charm. This says Memento Mori, which is Latin for we're gonna die, which sounds kind of, I don't know, macabre, but it's supposed to be enlightening. It's supposed to tell you that, hey, life is short, so live it. Live your life. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. But I absolutely love this design. However, I'm retiring it from the wallet because I love the peace dollar even more. All right, so years and years ago, I used to keep a Morgan dollar in my wallet. At some point, I swapped for a peace dollar, and very shortly after that, I had a viewer that sent this to me, and I swapped it for the copper. Now, what do you need a coin in your wallet for? Well, you don't. I guess you don't. But I like it for, you know, once in a blue moon. If I get a lottery ticket, a scratch-off ticket, I'll use the old, you know, lucky wallet coin for that. If I happen to need to do a heads and tails, let's say heads or tails, you can call it out to yourself. I'm going to say heads. Tails. Damn. It's just kind of fun for that. Although you can, you know, if you have Apple, you can ask Siri to do heads and tails digitally, but there's no fun in that. So you never know. It's just a little good luck charm. You know, it's kind of like, you know, people have different mementos in their EDC. So I always like keeping some kind of a coin or something in my wallet. Now, truth be told, I would love a gold buffalo or, you know, American gold eagle in my wallet, but I just can't swing that. It would make me way too nervous. If I won the lottery, I would absolutely have that sitting in my wallet for good luck. But, you know, having about $2,000 in gold is not something everyone could do, just carrying around. If I lost my wallet, I would literally cry like a little girl. Even now, if I lose my wallet, I will cry like a little girl. Not so much because of the contents of the wallet, but the wallet itself means a lot. My wife gave it to me as a present. It's been many years since I've had it, so I have kind of an emotional attachment to it. The money and the cards, they can all be replaced, some easier than others, but you know, it's the thought, you know, the memories of the wallet that I would miss. But hey, it is what it is. It's just stuff. I always tell this to people. I mean, I do a lot of videos on gear and things, stuff, knives, guns, lighters, coins. This is just stuff. We live a very short life on this planet, and then we're gone. We don't get to take any of this crap with us. We leave it to our kids and grandkids and nephews and nieces and neighbors and whoever robs us when we're dead. You know, it's just stuff. You know, so I love stuff. Don't get me wrong. I will always love stuff. But don't get too wrapped up in it. I had a nice conversation with someone about a week ago or so. Well, no, maybe it was a little more than a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that was the ultimate thing, was like this person was really into knives and they were like obsessing over things, and I kind of just told them, hey, you know, it's just stuff. They were really, really like, I don't know, they had a lot of anxiety because there was a specific like sprint run of something and they wanted it and they couldn't find it, and that's why they reached out and asked me if I can, you know, see if I could find one for them, and I couldn't. You know, I try to help people out on the side all the time, but I said, hey, it's no big deal, it's just a knife. You know what I mean? There's literally billions of other ones. And they kind of went like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'm too much into it, you know, and that's possible. It's possible to obsess over your hobbies, and of course that's never healthy. I've obsessed over many, many hobbies for a very long time, and the older I get, especially now that I'm married and stuff, and eventually I'd like to have kids, it's just, you know, it's just not as important. It's just stuff. I'll always love it, you know. I will. I'll love it, and I'll look forward to it, and I can't wait to try out the next thing, but it's just things. So anyway, that is it. Sorry for the speech there. I'm mostly talking to younger people watching, because it's very easy to get obsessed with stuff and you forget to make relationships and friendships and find love and the rest of the important things in life. Knives, silver, coins, that's not important. That's fun. That's something to pass time, something to get excited about. But you really should be excited about your friendships and your love, you know what I mean? So anyway, sorry to preach to you, but it just came out. Just organically just came out. Wasn't even thinking about doing that or talking about it. I was just showing you the coins that I buried for no reason because nothing happened. That's essentially the takeaway here. Nothing happened, so no reason to bury your 90% Morgans and peace dollars. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.